How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. This is Zero with some more World of Warcraft Legion. I'm here today gonna do a dungeon, and I tried to do a dungeon at the end of the last video, but it wasn't working because with DPS right now and Dungeon Finder, it's just unless you have a group made, we're looking at like an hour plus. So if you see, if I queue up as just a DPS and then check the queue, and the average wait time is 54 minutes. That's kind of the pain of the DPS classes. Pretty much with any patch or expansion that comes out, and as you level up, because there's just too many. Like everybody's leveling as DPS, and so they want to go into dungeons that way. Leveling as a healer is much harder, and so I haven't been doing that, but I do have a couple pieces of gear, and let's see if we can run through as a healer, because you'll notice how quick I get into this dungeon as a healer. Boom! Like instantaneous. Alright, let's check it out. Random dungeon, the first one in Legion. Forgive me with the buttons and everything. I have yet to play this class right now, so it's going to take some getting used to.
Hurry, friends! Every moment we linger, Gargoyle kills more of our allies.
My father's ancient lair. There is still power within these rocks that should not be disturbed.
Whoa! Alright, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet entrance to the dungeon. Alright, let's kind of keep this stuff on these guys. I'm going to kind of work on the healing wave and the chain heal. Keep everybody alive. And I'm just going to spam heals like crazy. Hopefully that'll work. So far with all this trash up front, I'm just definitely doing good. The boss fights are where it's going to get interesting. Oh, and sweet, and we got the demon hunters with us. So far, not too bad. I'm going to be doing healing at endgame for the endgame Dungeons and Rage, so this is a good little test. My healing game was on point at the end of Cataclysm, but I haven't really healed since, so... Pandaria, I went DPS, so this'll be interesting. Alright, so we got a big Hulk up here. Can we keep him healed? Ooh, maybe not. Might have to use that Hex Totem to mitigate some of the damage coming in. Healing Rain definitely helps. I think there's 4 bosses in this dungeon.
These Drogbar have been tapping into abilities they should not possess. No doubt.
Navarok, betrayer. You would lead these intruders against us. Gargrul cannot control the hammer, Ularog. He will destroy High Mountain, not conquer it.
I wonder if we skip somebody.
By the way, I will enjoy every moment of it. Rockmora, crush them.
Ooh, never mind. Rockmora. This giant beast. Try keep the rain on us. This fight seems pretty easy so far. The trash up to here was a little bit harder. Get out of here, dude. Hopefully I'll get some loot from these dungeons too that will make the healing a little bit easier moving forward. Very nice. Alright, quivering. It requires level 110. Alright, well, lame loot. And here we go, on our way to the next boss. So far, a pretty sweet dungeon. I like the way they got it panned out.
They know we're coming now. I hope our allies can keep their main forces occupied long enough for us to complete our mission. Quickly, into the barrels! I'll hold them here and join you down.
Into the barrels?
No, I won't be doing that. I will find my own path and rejoin you on the other side.
What the crap?
The Underking uses slaves to dig at the bones of my father?
Where are you hiding your food, maggot?
Please, you've already taken all the food we have.
Search everywhere. These peasants have been hiding rations from the army. If you're not fighting, you're not eating!
Yeah, that Demon Hunter's doing so much damage. I always thought Druids made the best tanks. I love that Healing Rain casts so quick now. I think the cooldown used to be way longer. Ends up wearing off a little bit sooner too, though. Big old Hulk. Okay, he's the one that did us some damage last time around. Uh-oh, buddy. Oh, shit. Get out of this! Shit, sorry guys. It's an interesting scenario. I did not expect to die of the trash, but those are the guys that did that beat us up the most. I think they're harder than the bosses. And remember, guys, I do not have healing gear on right now. I don't have my healing artifact weapon, so I'm really winging it. And for pretty much a very easy dungeon, that's the way to go. But we will be working. We'll get the healing artifact weapon, and that'll at least help us moving forward. Try to keep everybody topped off this time. Ooh, they're coming on me. There we go. Ooh, the next big bad boss. Looks like we should probably clear the room. Alright, so far so good. More of like a just stay out of the shit situation. People on the back end need to remember that. Alright guys, boss number 2. Remember to pop this bloodlust on these bosses.
Pay attention, Neltharion. I want you to see your heroes die.
Alright. Hit him up. Get him good. Whoa!
Rises against you. It will change nothing. You will never wield the power of Sargeras.
So far pretty much tank and spanky.
Like all these rocks, they should have definitely killed me by now.
Go ahead and run! It will change nothing.
WoW bosses are always so cool with the way that they talk and the different stuff going on during the battle. It's one thing about Warcraft that I've always liked.
The mountain itself rises against you. Go ahead and run! It will change nothing. Go ahead and run! It will change.
Those hands are so sweet.
You will never wield the power of Sargeras. So this is what it feels like to break.
Very cool. Down and out. Cloth. So once again, nothing good. They took away the whole need, greed, all that. It pretty much is just like, here's an item, it's for your class. You win it this time. I think that that's cool. It's really the exact same thing as it always was. I mean, who's going to take the cloth? The cloth guy. But I always liked looting the boss and like just crossing your fingers and you loot and you're like, ah, that's not what I wanted, or oh yeah, that's so happy. Guys are a little bit harder. I'm definitely not keeping up on the healing as much.
Mother of worms! Arise! If they complete this summoning, our passage to Darkroll will be blocked. She comes. Naraxis will feast on your bones!
So there's a 3-minute cooldown on the healing tide totem. Gonna be good for the big groups and the boss, and that's, I don't know, pretty much it. 3 minutes is a pretty long amount of time. Both of those totems down at once, though, is ownage on healing. For me wearing really bad armor, this is not that bad. We've had some close calls, but I thought it would be a lot worse than this, to tell you the truth.
Yes! Wait! No! Ah!
Whoa! Alright guys, third boss. Here we go. Oh wait, gonna be one of those bosses that just sit there? Whoa! about 3/4 of the way down. Easy peasy at this point. Where'd he go? Nice.
We must strike at Dardrul now!
I am sorry, heroes. It appears the treasure you seek will be found on the other end of this beast.
Uh-oh. It's kind of a interesting way to say it. Whoa! Oh, sick. What did we get?
Darn believed you were prophesized to seize my hammer! Pathetic. Let them come.
Nice trinket, unfortunately not for me.
Those who stand against one worthy of wielding the power of a titan!
Okay, guys, here we go. It'll be a little bit trickier, I have a feeling.
Them apart! I need more mana.
Ooh, boy.
I am sorry, heroes. I must leave you now. Yet know this, I have witnessed your deeds with pride, and I am sure you will not fail High Mountain in this final hour.
Drinking up. Alright, drinking up.
Rip them apart!
So last boss right ahead of us. Just got to clear all this trash out. I like how it's a pretty quick run to the last guy, though.
Not getting like a ton of experience in here either. If you wanted to just dungeon all the way to 110, I think that would end up taking a while. But with the way that the loot drops, I mean, you'd probably at that point be able to gear yourself up pretty good. I'm going to save that tide totem for the boss because we're pretty much there.
Rip them apart!
Okay guys, here we go. Final boss. Final destination. So, already at almost 35 minutes. It's a pretty decent sized dungeon. Alright.
I will break this world asunder before I let you take my hammer. I am the shaper and forger of this world.
Oh shit.
The mountain will gnaw on your bones.
Get that Molten Guardian down, baby. There we go. Focus fire.
The mountain will gnaw on your bones. It is time to end. The mountain will gnaw on your bones.
Oh! Alright, don't stand in front of his shit.
I am the shaper and forger of this world. The mountain will gnaw on your bones.
Alright, we got him. So far, I think the bosses are a little bit easier than the mobs, at least for this particular dungeon.
The mountain will gnaw on your bones. The might of Azeroth flows always as possible.
Nice! And the achievement.
The hammer never chose you, Darkroom. It seeks a wielder who possesses true strength, and you were found lacking.
It's done, heroes. With Darkrul dead and the hammer reclaimed, the Drogbar are broken. Now begins the long task of reuniting our tribes. But balance has returned to High Mountain.
The power of the Mad King Dargrol is broken, and High Mountain has you to thank, heroes. Now, there are other family matters that require my attention. Farewell. I hope when next we meet, it is under more peaceful circumstances.
Hopefully, because this was a little crazy. Alright, so, let's see. For doing that, we picked up our Adventurer's Wisdom, which gives us 35 artifact power. Oh, you have to have it equipped. Alright, so I will do that, I guess, when I get out of here. So that is that. Go ahead and leave the group. So, guys, that is the first dungeon, I don't know if that's necessarily the first. I should look it up before I say that. We did a random so that we could get the Adventurer's Wisdom, but if we were to look at specifics, yeah, Neltharion's Lair looks like it's probably one of the last. I don't know. These are the 4 dungeons that they give you right at the start of Legion, so it comes fresh with those, and it looks like this one's probably a little bit harder than the others. They usually put them in order of easy, so they're all 98 to 110, but I don't know, something to think about. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit back in to our DPS gear.
I can't use that.
You can't use that item.
I can't use that.
Oh, probably because of our talents? Is that what's going on? Alright, specialization. Oh yeah, I cannot use the artifact weapon while I'm in my healing specialization. Alright, so now, and then we'll equip. So here we are back with our Doom Hammer, and we should be able to use our Wisdom. Alright, very cool. And we actually have to return to the Forge to unlock a trait. Jeez. Well, we'll do that, I guess, on the next one. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out as we take down one dungeon when we come back. I don't know. Maybe the next couple of videos will just be finishing off all of these dungeons on normal, just to show them off. And then we'll continue questing and making our way to 110. Guys, this is Zero, and I'm out.